Hey Melody, how's it going? So I'm finally doing my little video lesson for you, and you wanted it in the key of D. I haven't actually thought of any songs. Some might come to me, but yeah, I'll start with a bit of music theory. So first of all, we describe the notes by a letter. I don't know if you may know this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And G is the highest letter, and then it goes back to A. And between that, those are called a tone. But more important, actually, and how the guitar is represented, are what are called semitones. So the bottom string is E. Now, actually, that's a bad example because actually the next note after E is indeed F. So I put my first finger on the first thing. That's now F. But between F and G, there's another semitone, which is F sharp or G flat, depending how you want to call it. Then you've got G, and then G sharp or A flat, A, and then by the 5th fret, and on my guitar, there's wee little dots that tell you that you're at the 5th fret. Can you see that dot there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You actually end up at the next string. So this is how we tune a guitar if we don't have the computer. Because that, I'm just plucking that second string open, and that's the same note as 5th fret on E string. Yeah? With me so far? Okay, so these are notes on the guitar and how the guitar works. I'm not going to go through well, let's just quickly do what the bass notes are. So you've got E, A, D, G, B, and E. So E at the top, E at the bottom. And like the guitar is actually, it's a Spanish instrument, and they like G and E minor, so and E. So yeah, like the guitar is kind of tuned for like E, E minor, G naturally. So you can do stuff like this. So that's E, this position. So let's try this. Can you see? So this is on the G string on the 1st fret, and then these two fingers come over to do on the 2nd fret. Wait, there we go, you can see now. Yes. And then G as well. But in D, what we've got is, you've got the V shape. So these two, I feel like they come like tarantula pincers almost. And then the middle one there, look. And then this ring finger comes at 3rd fret, and you make a little V shape. Now a bit more music theory. So, in any key of music, like D, you've got then what's called a relative minor, and you've got the 4th and the 5th, which often work well. And the 4th and the 5th refer to full tones, so like just counting up the letters. So if D is 1, E, F, the 4th is G, and then the 5th goes back to A, because there is no H, right? So we've got D, G, and A work really well with D. And there's like probably, so many of the songs in the world basically use, if not entirely, extensively, these 4 chords always. I've not taught you the relative minor yet, but there's the 3 majors that go with D. So majors are the happy chords. They sound happier anyway. So you've got D. See? Sounds nice, right? sorry, I thought I'd stopped it. Yeah, so there you go. That song in the key of D, using just those 3 chords. Now the relative minor is, because we might want to throw a bit of drama into a song, and minors come up a lot. You go 2 tones down. So remember in D, so it was D, C, B, right? So it's B minor. Now B minor is an annoying one on the guitar because it's so it's a bar chord of the A minor position. So remember when we were doing at the start, like the E and the A minor. So that's the E minor position, but I've put a bar with this finger, and barring is really useful technique, but for beginners it's kind of a bit hard, right? Like bars are fun. But yeah. So let me show you, what song can I think of in G? Because the relative minor of G, so if you start in G, first let's do the 4th actually. So G, A, B, C, and then the 5th is D. Right? So we've got G, C, D, relative minor, 2 back. So C, B, A minor. Right? Come on, there's so many songs with this in. Making this song up, but you've heard it before. So many songs have the same 4 chords. They work in any situation. Yes, they do. So if you want to throw a minor in, you better bet it's G, is what I'm saying. And I don't know if you knew any of that from music theory, and sorry if I've bored you if you knew it already. But yeah, I thought I'd do you a little video.